Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. First, I want to say happy Saturday. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Please stay safe, y'all. Please stay aware of your surroundings and watch the company that you keep, y'all. Okay? It's very important right now. I want to say that I missed y'all. I really did. I missed y'all so much. And I got sent to the kiddie table for a little bit. I'm back now, y'all. So it is what it is. Anyway, y'all, we ain't even gonna, dwell on that too long. I want to get into this Jamie Foxx. And y'all, we are going to go down a deep rabbit hole today about this whole Jamie Foxx situation, okay? And this is just my personal opinion. And everything is alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. This was an industry hit, y'all. Allegedly. I'm just saying. Now, my personal opinion, when I went through his IG and all kind of stuff, because I had time, y'all. I had time, okay, to really do some digging. The thing that I was running into, and I did numerology and all kind of stuff, and it took me in places that I couldn't believe. But, y'all, it is what it is, okay? Jamie Foxx, Aaliyah, what's his name? Lance Reddick, they all had something in common, and we're going to talk about it today, y'all. We are going to talk about it. So let's get started, y'all. I do believe that he also had something in common with Young Dolph, okay? Because y'all remember when Young Dolph was putting all this demonic stuff in his videos right before he passed? I think they wanted a sacrifice from Young Dolph, okay? And I think that they used one of the little ones, y'all, in order to take Dolph out, because that's why he had on the same clothes from the day before and all that stuff. They said that, Dolph was missing for 2 days, okay? And a lot of people said that they had, used the kids to try to pretend like, they had one of them, and this is how they got him off of his, off his level. And I think this is what they did to Jamie Foxx. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Jamie Foxx is a very private person, and for anybody to know that his stress levels and this and that would knock him off and this and that. And I already told y'all that he had already had a past and somebody giving him some stuff, pharmacy stuff, that he didn't know about. They snuck and put it in his drink. So this is something that they did to him before, so that I already knew that, any little thing as well as stress would send him off. Okay, y'all? I want y'all to pay attention to this. We got a lot to talk about. Now, I do believe that they came for him for money, because that's the rumor that's going around, that they were trying to get some money out of, Jamie Foxx. Okay? And if you wanted, they said it was the whole set was chaotic. Why this movie, out of all the movies that he was doing, he was working on several projects. This was the only one that everything was chaotic. The drivers, the managers, the directors, the producers, everybody was out of control on this set, y'all, okay? The people that he was begging to be on the movie with him, you gotta watch, be careful what you ask for, okay, y'all? Because sometimes you might not just want that, okay? There was a lot of chaos going on in this movie. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. If you want to take a person off of, they square and, take them out of their position, you mess with the kids, okay? Could there have been even some type of threat toward his children to get him to, go into the stroke if he did have a stroke? Okay, y'all, was they stressing him out to that level? Okay, he was already allegedly getting threats, because the word on the street is he told the police. He did a police report saying that people was trying to do something to him. Okay, so how you know they wasn't mentioning the kids? Okay, y'all. We're gonna go down a serious rabbit hole. It's probably gonna hurt some people's feelings, but I don't care. Because you have to go with the family. You have to dig deep into the family. You have to dig deep into his last, days, that who was around him. It was a lot going on in his life. He lives in Valley, California, but he's in Atlanta hospital. So what was he doing in Atlanta? I'm just saying, y'all, there's a lot going on. And they said that they had finished, they wasn't finished filming, but they was finished for that day. And he went home and all this other stuff. So was he staying, in a hotel or something in Atlanta? Do we have a house in Atlanta? Who was he around that last day? Who was around him? They need to be checking phone records when it comes to this whole situation too. Who was the last person around him? If they had to call family in, then family wasn't around him. Unless it was people that lived around him or was there with him when he was doing the filming. Okay, y'all? So let's get started on everything, because this is a lot to talk about. I got a lot of pictures to show y'all. And I have to break this video up into 2 videos. So this is going to be the part 1. And then we're going to put up a part 2, y'all. Please don't miss part 2. Okay? These are his kids. He has 2 children. And they are from 2 different women, y'all. One is Corinne and one is Annalise. Okay? And we're going to talk about them as well. Celebrities going to have to start being careful about, a lot of names and all the stuff that they're doing. And people that they're dealing with in general, y'all. They're going to have to start being careful. This ain't just a rap thing anymore. It's actors and everything else and everybody else that's starting to be extortion out of money and all kind of stuff. They're not just going for rappers. In the entertainment business, they're going after actors and everything, okay? Now, let's go down this rabbit hole of the movies, okay? Now, we heard about Back in Action. We heard about Strays, and we heard about They Clone Tyrone. There's another movie that he was working on too called God is a Bullet, and we're going to talk about all of them, okay, y'all? Because all of his movies were subliminal to what happened to him. This is why I think that the industry had played a serious part in what happened to Jamie Foxx, okay, y'all? So let's talk about Strays first. We're gonna talk about Strays. Now, remember, I told y'all that on Strays, he was disrespecting the owl. And y'all know that the owl is very important to certain particular people in the industry. And I've been telling y'all this for the longest, that the same people in the industry that's coming up, something happening to them and this and that and that and this, it's the same people around them that's always got, allegedly, people are saying, rumors is going around, that they're the ones that's being paid to do these things. Okay, y'all? Same circle of people that was around Jamie Foxx as well, y'all. Now, right here, you see Jamie Foxx is playing the puppy, okay? The puppy, its name is Bug. And y'all think about Bug, because when you think about Bug, if you say somebody bugging you or whatever, this is somebody that's getting on your nerves. And you think about, there's somebody you don't want to be around. And if you think about Strays is, dogs that nobody wants. Okay, they're out on their own. Okay? Was they trying to give him a message in these movies? These roles that he was playing and this and that? I'm just saying, y'all, okay? You have to think about all of this, because this whole thing is weird. The whole thing is weird. So he's disrespecting the owl. Now, when we talk about this owl, we also have to talk about the people that, if you go to Jamie Foxx's IG account, this is something that he posted on 3/3. Just today he posted this. And this was he was posting, and I want y'all to go to his IG, because he has a lot of posts of Michael B. Jordan. A lot of posts of Michael B. Jordan. It's like he's a big fan of Michael B. Jordan, y'all. Okay? But Michael B. Jordan don't feel the same way about him. I'm just saying, y'all, he don't. Michael B. Jordan has not posted anything about Jamie Foxx at all. Even with Jamie Foxx going in the hospital, a lot of celebrities was coming forth saying things. I have not seen anything. I went to Michael B. Jordan's webpage. Not a thing. He's not saying nothing about get well soon, nothing. But this guy, Jamie Foxx, and this is what I tell you, this is the Shanquilla part comes in. He was trying to be in a mix of people that really wasn't feeling him like that, y'all. They really wasn't. This is what he posted, this Skull and Bones. And this was on 3/3. And y'all know what the 33 means, okay? The Illuminati mess. This is what Jamie Foxx posted. He said, let's make sure we show up and show out. Creed 3 is a masterpiece. And he's pumping up Michael B. Jordan like no other, okay? And this is what I tell you about. If people don't show you that same energy, don't show them that energy, because you could be pumping up somebody that don't like you and ain't feeling you, okay? And I want you to pay attention to the fact that Michael B. Jordan is very close to the sixth god. You know who the sixth god is? Well, he ain't a god, but this is what he called himself, okay? The 3 sixes god, okay? Drake whole line. He got a clothing line that's it's the owl. So how can Jamie Foxx disrespect Michael B. Jordan's homeboy? Okay, y'all? His homie. They're like best friends. Okay? They're like brothers. Drake and Michael B. Jordan. How could you be pumping up Michael B. Jordan and at the same time you humping on this owl? And this is all that Drake is about. This owl, his clothing line. And mind you, Drake is affiliated with Mob Ties. Okay, y'all? Even Mob Ties, Jay Prince be wearing the owl clothes. And he's all about this respect. So if he's disrespecting the owl in the Strays movie, which made me wonder, why did he get the role of to hump the owl out of all the dogs? Because it's a known fact that owls will attack small dogs. He was one of the small dogs in the movie. Why didn't they let one of the bigger dogs hump the owl? No, they let Jamie Foxx do it, okay? And they call him Bug, okay? As if he was bugging folks, okay, y'all? This is Jamie Foxx IG account. He got all of these posts of Michael B. Jordan. You would think this was a female's account, and no disrespect to Jamie Foxx, but all these guys that you got on here, you know, and I want y'all to pay attention. And I say this all the time: watch the company to keep, and be be careful of your surroundings. He got a lot of people on his IG that's into devil worship. Devil worship. Now, I can't look at Michael B. Jordan any different when his best homie that's like brothers to him is a devil worshiper. So you have to, give him a side eye. Is Michael B. Jordan a devil worshiper too, y'all? Okay, because he wears those skull and bones and all that stuff too on his shirts, and I'm not surprised that he ain't even, I am surprised that he haven't went and got some tattoos and stuff. Okay, because he's well into this. His boy Drake is into all of this devil worshiping stuff. Okay, and everybody that's around him is into this devil worshiping stuff. So I have to put Michael B. Jordan in that box too. I have to, because they're so close. Okay, now you would think Jamie Foxx would know this. See, this when you're dealing with people, you have to do a little homework, because you don't even know when you're disrespecting somebody that's close to them. Okay, it don't make sense, do it, y'all? But he has this guy all over his IG. He got Michael B. Jordan on there more than anybody, I think. Okay? And that's a little bit odd to me, that he was, fanned out over Michael B. Jordan. And he is a celebrity himself. And he did not know the closeness that Michael B. Jordan has with Drake, who has this fascination for owls. Okay? He also had this guy right here, the basketball player, LeBron James, on his. And he's a known devil worshiper as well. Okay? He has Rihanna on there. Not that much. He mostly got guys on his IG account. But everybody that he has on his IG account is into devil worship. So it makes you wonder, what was Jamie Foxx even thinking in the first place? Okay, y'all? Now, this is something that he posted on 223. Okay? It's supposed to be the Skull and Bones Day. Now, this is supposed to be advertisement for something, he always promoting things. But one of the commercials on here that he posted, everybody pulled, the weapons on Jamie Foxx. And then, they laughed it off and went on about their business. But just the picture of everybody putting these weapons on Jamie Foxx, Be careful what you wish for, and be careful what you do on particular days, okay? Because it might come back to haunt you with all of these weapons faced your way on 223. Okay, I thought that was odd, and I had to put this up, okay, because he is call himself doing a commercial. Why pick that date to do it? But anyway, it is what it is. It's, you know, when I saw this commercial, it made me think about all the rappers that get into them caskets on their videos, and then they end up gone not too long afterwards. This is what this reminded me of. Okay, y'all. And it's the same people. Michael B. Jordan, Drake, and his LeBron. He got a fascination for these circle of people, and these circle of people is not thinking about him. They haven't posted anything to say anything about Get Well Soon or anything about Jamie Foxx, y'all. Okay? But Jamie Foxx seemed like he want to be in the in crowd so bad with certain people, and they're not accepting him. Okay? And I want y'all to pay attention to even when Jamie Foxx went to that party of Cardi B and he couldn't get in. They said they made a mistake, like nobody didn't know who Jamie Foxx was. Y'all know they knew, and you have to pay attention to that as well when you're in the industry. And people start treating you a certain type of way, then they could be pushing you on the outside, you know, pushing you out the way because you're not a part of their, you know, thing. And even if you do, there's some people that sell their soul. Even Dolph did it. He sold his soul, and at the same time, he still was never accepted because he had so many haters in the industry that was jealous of him. And you have to be careful of that, okay? Jamie Foxx is a nice-looking man, nice body, nice-looking man, making money. He's funny, very good actor. I don't think anybody else could have played Ray the way he did it or anything else he's ever done, okay? But they're haters in the industry, and you have to think about this. I want y'all to think about Bernie Mac and Steve Harvey. Y'all think about them too. How Steve Harvey was so jealous of Bernie Mac because Bernie Mac was he had a natural talent. He was naturally funny. He didn't even have to try. Steve Harvey is corny. I don't know how he's made it to where he is, but other than selling his soul too, okay? It is what it is, okay? Now, I want y'all to pay attention to who is all in this picture together, okay? Now, word on the street is Bernie Mac, and I told y'all in the last video, not Bernie Mac, Jamie Foxx. I told y'all in the last video that Jamie Foxx allegedly had some footage of this guy right here, y'all. Okay, Puff Daddy. He had some footage of him, and it was people in the industry that was millionaires, big time people. Okay, he mentioned Dr. Ruth. And y'all remember that old lady that was Dr. Ruth? That was, I think that was her name, Dr. Ruth. And she used to talk about, you know, mingling and tingling and all of that stuff and tell you all the ins and outs of mingling and tingling. He mentioned her. He mentioned quite a few higher ups. And he was saying that they were all at Puff Daddy's party. Now, word on the street also, there was also some more rumors going around, y'all, that Jamie Foxx was also talking to Justin Bieber and Usher on the side, and I don't know what they're up to. But Justin Bieber and Usher allegedly used to stay around Puff Daddy a lot when they were younger. And word on the street, y'all, I'm going to say allegedly, I wasn't there. But this is the rumor that's going around that Puff Daddy was mingling and tingling with those young men, okay? And he was R. Kelly in them, okay? And I don't understand why, like I told y'all before, they came at R. Kelly so hard. And so many others in the industry, Marquise Houston, Chris Stokes, Jamie Foxx. All of these people were mingling and tingling with people they shouldn't have been doing it with. They wasn't old enough to do it yet. Okay? Is this a sign of the fall of Puff Daddy, y'all? Because everybody's talking about this stuff now. It's all over the place. And y'all remember a couple months, well, it was a while ago, that Puff Daddy, right before they honored him at the awards, he was in that red room and he was saying pray for him, y'all. Was he saying pray for him because there was people about to come out and tell what he was actually doing? I'm just saying, y'all. And was, you know, there's a lot of extortion going on, y'all, too. And when you hang in a circle of mob ties, you never know what's really going on, okay? I'm just saying, is there some extortion going on? And I'm gonna tell y'all this, another thing about Puff Daddy, it seems like the more money that he gets, the worse that he's getting. Okay? He's getting to a point to think that he's untouchable. The more money that he makes, he feel like he can get away with anything that he does. And he don't care about the rumors that's going around. Okay? But I think that he messed up this time. Because Jamie Foxx has a huge fan base. And Puff Daddy don't have a fan base like that. He just throw parties, all the people that like to mingle tingle with the stuff that he's into, then they like to come around him. But just because you throw parties don't make people like you. Okay? You can go spend millions of dollars on people and that don't make them like you. Okay? I think they just use him. He's somebody that they can use because, he's the party man. He's the mingle and tingle man, and whatever it is that you like, he makes sure that he have it there at these parties. But do they really like him like that? Okay? And does Jamie Foxx have a bigger fan base that the fans is going to be highly more peed off about, him coming at Jamie than he thinks? Is this what's going to, bring down some of these industry hitters as well, y'all? Okay, and I want y'all to think about somebody else. There's another rapper that we just found out that his mother was she's an agent, like she is FBI. She's into the FBI stuff, okay? And they just took her son out. We're gonna talk about that in another video. But is this how these industry hitters gonna get brought down because of the fact that they got, they're making mistakes now? Okay? F Jamie Foxx came at by Puff Daddy. I think this is going to be Puff Daddy's downfall. Okay? He is going to have a boatload of people on him now. If any information come out or Jamie Foxx get to a point where he can talk, because I don't think he's talking yet. Y'all know y'all heard about this post that came out on his IG. And y'all already told y'all about that. Y'all remember when Yellow Beezy went to jail and then his family was posting like he was out and he was still in there because he was in there allegedly, snitching, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay. But just the rumor. They're saying that he was in there snitching and his family was saying that he was out and he wasn't. We learned that a long time ago on this page that people will post stuff and you somewhere and you can't post. Well, we all know now that wasn't Jamie Foxx that posted that, allegedly. There was somebody else that posted that post up. So we still have not heard from Jamie Foxx, and people are lying about it, okay, y'all? So, as y'all can see, mob ties, hanging out with Puff Daddy, okay, y'all? And like I told y'all, there is a rumor going out that, Jamie Foxx and these two right here were talking about the stuff that Puff Daddy did to them when they were younger. I don't know what's going on. Is there something about to come out about, Puff Daddy? It could be. I don't know. But I do believe that these guys are ready to talk about what happened to them. And word on the street is Usher's mother, allegedly, y'all, wanted to talk to Puffy about, putting his hands on her son when he was in his care. But I don't even blame Puffy all for that. I blame the mother, because why would you let your child go stay with a grown man you don't know nothing about? You don't let your kids go stay with people. That's something you just don't do. That was bad parenting to me. Just like Aaliyah, that was bad parenting. That's why she got in the position she got in. That's why Justin Bieber got in the position he got in, because of bad parenting, y'all. Ain't no way in the world should these kids that grew up in the industry and was around certain people been touched. Ain't no way should they have been touched, y'all. Ain't no way. Now, I want y'all to show you these same group of people. Like I said, these people are all entwined with Michael B. Jordan. Okay? And he has this owl clothing line. He got owl jewelry. He's really into this owl stuff, y'all. He really is. And he is satanic. Okay? So I wanted to put this up because I wanted to show you that this is what Jamie Foxx played, a Boston Terrier. It said Boston Terriers are compact, short-tailed, well-balanced little dogs weighing no more than 25 pounds. Okay? This is why I did not understand why they had the little terrier to disrespect the owl when owls would break them off. Okay. But this is what they had Jamie Foxx playing. And this goes to show you, just because, Jamie Foxx is directing stuff and this and that and that and this, there is still somebody in the cut that is making the decisions, because I don't see Jamie Foxx wanting to play this role like that, y'all. And this role is going to even combine with his family stuff, okay? And I'm gonna break it down to y'all. It says, yes, owls do attack dogs. That said, owl attacks on dogs are rare. Owls will only target prey they think is small enough to carry away. And he's one of the things that they would carry away. You see what it says? That doesn't mean a hawk or an owl wouldn't try to feast on such a terrier. Okay? Boston Terriers. Okay? This is something that owls will feast on. And this is who they gave the role to disrespect the owl, Jamie Foxx. Okay? Now there are also some superstitions about the owl. Owls have also long been viewed as harbingers of bad luck and evil death. Okay? One myth tells us that bad luck will befall anyone who hears an owl hoot 3 times. Another wild myth claims that owls are the only creatures that live with ghosts. Okay? I can believe that, because when you think about Drake, he just seems like the type that goes overboard with the demonic stuff. Even he went so far overboard, even Rihanna didn't want him. Okay? It's a reason for that. This is why I tell y'all got to be careful who y'all run around here trying to get babies back. Okay? Because it could be a demonic spirit in him. Okay? And it says, although the owl has been used in an evil omen. Okay? He's been used as the evil omen. So why would they have Jamie Foxx mingling and tingling with the owl in the movie? Okay? It just seemed like they sent him off. All right? Now, Cameron Diaz comeback movie. This is the movie that, she come back on. And they're talking about that Jamie Foxx was targeted for $40,000 scam while filming. This is what the police, they called the police. Jamie Foxx called the police after he's targeted in a $40,000 scam. Now, this number has changed several times, but it started off as this $33,000. Okay, plot to steal $33,000. So it's different numbers that's been going back and forth. It even had one up to $50,000. Okay, and they was talking about a Rolex watch and all kind of stuff. That was a part of this little scam that was going on the set, y'all. Okay, now let's talk about Michael B. Jordan's buddies. Okay, they are known for extortion. They are known for extorting people over and over again. Jay Prince's name has came up. Okay, allegedly. But it's not allegedly. It comes up all the time about extortion. He is a part of this clothing line too. He wears this. He supports, Drake with this owl mess. And look at the chain. He has the owl chain on too. I'm telling you all, and this is another person that came up. They said that there was some type of relationship, allegedly. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I'm going to say it's a rumor that's going around that even Mike Tyson and Puff Daddy, has been some mingling tingling going on with them too. Okay, and I want y'all to remember too that Mike Tyson been in the industry for a long time. He also lost a child, mysteriously. Okay, he lost a child too that people thought was a sacrifice. I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay, y'all. But he's in the same circle. And he hangs out, or used to, I don't know if he still do, with Puff Daddy now. And word on the street is Jamie Foxx had some filming of Mike Tyson too. Okay, y'all? And some mingling and tingling going on. Now we know that Jay Prince is all about respect, respect, respect. That's why I say, if this guy's so much about respect, and this is their clothing line, and this is what they're about, the owls, they respect. They are just like Beyonce and Jay-Z loving on Satan. They love it on this owl like that, y'all. So this was a disrespect for Jamie Foxx to do that movie and do what he did in that movie. I think people are straight up trying to send him off, and it ain't just that movie. It's others. It's a lot of signs that's coming out. Um, Kanye West was also another one that they were trying to extort money from. Okay. Um, 6ix9ine. This was put out by J. Prince Jr. Okay. This was put out. He was calling out 6ix9ine. He was showed up to one of his shows and they was messing with him because they was trying to extort money from 6ix9ine. And 6ix9ine was like, I'm good. He said, I respect everybody's soil that I walk on, but I do not check in. They wanted him to check in. He said he don't check in nowhere. I go. And it's gonna stay like that. This is what he said. He wasn't finna pay J. Prince Jr. and them no money. And so y'all see what happens to people when, you don't pay. You get taken out. Okay? You can't have a man. This is what J. Prince said. You can't have a man beside you with all that campaigning and a shell might fly from anywhere and hit the wrong person. Ain't that what just happened to take off, y'all? Wasn't he hit by, or was he the target? Was he not checking in? Was he not paying, extortion money? Did he not want to do some type of deal that they wanted him to do so they could stay in his pockets? You have to sit back and wonder how mob ties make the money that they make, and he ain't doing nothing but extorting people. This is crazy. They even did it with Bushwick Bill and all of that, okay? He had to take them to court just to release him from a contract, y'all. So it's a lot of extortion going on. And I keep telling y'all, the same people is in the same circle. And the same people is always around. When I saw Michael B. Jordan on his IG, on Jamie Foxx IG, I was like, oh my God, he's mingling and tingling with the wrong people, or trying to. This is when he had someone allegedly to go and, rob NBA Youngboy. And then he turned around and said, oh, I got a call. I got your stuff. I got your Rolls Royce. I got your keys. I got all your stuff. If you want it, hit me up, And this is when even NBA Youngboy said, I'm good. They gave me a second set of keys when I bought that. So whatever. Okay? This is something that the circle of people does. Extortion. So I'm not surprised about the extortion rumors. I'm not surprised now that I see all the Michael B. Jordan stuff on, Jamie Foxx's IG account. I'm like, he was starting to hang out and trying to be around the wrong people. And this is just something you just don't do. If you got money or not, if you got enemies out here and you got people that's jealous of you, you just don't do it. You just don't do it. And this makes me wonder now, is this why everything is on the hush hush right now? Okay? Everything is so private. Even though Jamie Foxx is private, they're not telling anything even to other celebrities. That a lot of celebrities that was close to Jamie Foxx, they're not even releasing information to them either. Which tells you something, y'all, that Jamie Foxx was a target. And there could be a serious investigation going on right now when it comes down to what happened to him. And the people that was around him the last minutes of his life, before he went in there. Yes, y'all. Look at the skull head on his shirt, y'all. He's down with J. Prince now. He's down with Drake and all this demonic stuff that Drake is into. So I'm not surprised, y'all. Okay? When I saw that, the preview from that picture, I was like, oh no. And then I went to them IG accounts and he got all of those posts of Michael B. Jordan. I was like, that's the wrong person for him to be calling himself supporting right now. Especially after the disrespect with that movie. Y'all, you even see other people with the owl shirt on sitting next to Mike B. Jordan right here. They got the owl shirt on. Okay, y'all? Now, this is Michael B. Jordan's page. And I went to his page around the dates that, Jamie Foxx went in the hospital. he didn't post anything. This is from the 13th that he posted. And he said nothing about Jamie Foxx. And this is from the 4th. There's nothing saying Jamie Foxx, praying for you, whatever, whatever, whatever. Nothing. So ask yourself this. Why is Jamie Foxx so, into these guys and these guys is not into him? Okay? You can't do this. You have to watch the company you keep. Is this why the family is not even letting other celebrities come around Jamie Foxx right now? Ask yourself this question, because all the celebrities that's coming forward saying that Jamie Foxx is doing better, it's word of mouth. It's not, nobody has went to see him. They're not even letting celebrities in there to go visit him, y'all. So they can't trust anybody. And is it the family worried about somebody trying to do something to him? Whereas he could already be, not able to talk or protect himself. I'm just saying, y'all, it makes it look that way due to the fact that they're not letting nobody in there. Do they feel like Jamie Foxx's life is still in danger? And that the celebrities, they can't trust them either, because they're into this industry mess. And a lot of industry people is dropping bags for to get other industry people out of there. This is the year of skull and bones. So could his family be doing the right thing right now by not even letting other celebrities come around him, not even to give them the right updates? Because right now we see it's not good. He's been in there over a month now. Okay? Let's keep going. This is what Drake calls himself, the 666 God. Okay? This guy is so demonic, it's seeping through his skin. And I don't understand why families let their kids support this man. I don't even know why they do it. Because he don't hold nothing back that he is demonic. And like I told you, he's best friends with Michael B. Jordan. Okay? So, how could you like Michael B. Jordan? I don't know. And got him all over your webpage and talk about owls. Disrespect owls. Ain't no way. Okay? Now, this is when they went back to work after Jamie Foxx was taken out the picture, basically. Okay. I went and looked up this license plate, because when you go to certain scenes, they love to put stuff in your face. So I was like, what is coming up if you put up this license plate? And this is a number that I want y'all to remember through this whole video, part 1 and part 2, 331. Not only 223, but I want y'all to remember 331. And 331 has lots of subliminal meaning behind it. I don't think I put it all in here, but it's going to be in part 2. Okay? This is what comes up, y'all. 313. And this number comes up a lot. It has a lot of meaning to it. And I'm going to break it down to you as I go on. But look what else pops up. 223, y'all. The skull bone year. 223. That's the skull bone number. And 313 is very important in this whole video. In part 2 and part 1. Okay? Now, these two right here got a connection. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. A lot of people think that they don't talk or have nothing to do with each other because they used to date, and then he broke up with her and she ended up and she married somebody else and went on about her business. Okay? But we also know that it's a lot of fake beefs in the industry. People pretend like they don't even get along with each other no more. But at the same time, they still buddies. They do it in the industry a lot in the rap game. Okay? They buddies behind closed doors, but, in front of people, they want people to think that they don't get along. Even people that's family members, that's rappers, they don't want people to know in the industry. Okay? That's why I say you got to be careful. You got to do your homework on people. Because you could be sitting up there talking about somebody, and then they're cousins with the rapper you're talking about, or they're buddies with them. And they running back telling everything that you're saying. So, everybody think that Cameron Diaz and Puff Daddy don't get along. A lot of people feel that way, that they don't get along at all, that she went and married somebody else after they broke up, and then after they broke up, Puffy wanted her back, but then she went and married the other guy. But that could be a possibility that this is all a play. Because not only is, Puff Daddy, was he close to Cameron Diaz, because they was mingling and tingling allegedly, he's also close to her husband, y'all. Okay? He's close to both of them. So is there a possibility that that was already some smoke and mirrors going on with this whole Puff Daddy and Cameron don't get along mess? I'm just saying, y'all. Him and her husband is even close. He used to party with Puff Daddy too. And we don't know if they still don't party together. Okay, y'all? That's why I tell you, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Okay, y'all? He wanted Cameron Diaz to be in this picture with him so bad. And you're into it with Puff Daddy, and at the same time, he probably thinking that, oh, they was used to talk, but they didn't broke up. But is it a possibility that they could still be friends, y'all? I'm just saying. She done got married. He moved on. He doing his thing. I don't see neither one of them holding a grudge. But at the same time, Cameron has some love for Puffy. And 9 times out of 10, the majority of the time, when somebody loves somebody, they still love them. Okay, y'all? Look how she look at him. I'm just saying. That's some serious crushing right there. Look how she's looking at this man. Okay? Is it a possibility, y'all, that they all could have been working together? I'm just saying. The industry is a dirty game. It really is now. Okay? This is Benji Madden at one of Puff Daddy parties. They go way back, y'all. They really do. They go way back. And like I told y'all about the lies that certain people was putting up on their pages, saying that a person called in and said that Cameron Diaz was sitting by his side, which that was a whole lie that Gossip Boy put up, okay? That was a whole lie. Wasn't nobody sitting back. And this is what I tell you. They have people call in and lie, okay? They have people call in their pages and lie when they're doing these lives. And this is how they send people off, okay? She was out the country somewhere going to a wedding, and somebody called in allegedly and lied and said that she was sitting by Jamie Foxx's side all the while he'd been in the hospital. Lies, 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 y'all. Okay? Lies, lies, lies. Now, we just talked about the strays, and we already talked about the back in action stuff, okay? Now, let's get to this other movie that Jamie Foxx just did, okay? He just did a movie called God is a Bullet. This is supposed to be released June 23rd, okay, y'all? This is another movie that he was working on, all right? And this movie, y'all, when I break this movie right here down, y'all gonna be tripping on this one, okay? He is playing, this is his name in the movie, the Ferryman. Now, the Ferryman has a story behind it, okay? Has a serious story behind it. But before we get into that, I got to take y'all back. We're going to come back to the Ferryman, but I wanted to show y'all a lot of stuff, okay, that lines up with what just happened to Jamie Foxx, okay? Now, y'all remember Leah? Remember Leah? Aaliyah did, her last movie was called Queen of the Damned. And do y'all remember when Aaliyah was in this movie, everybody was like, she shouldn't have played that demonic role. They was like, you know, that cursed her when she played that role. Y'all remember that? Well, she played Queen Akasha, something like that. This is the name that she played, okay? I don't know if y'all can read the name up here. But she played Queen Akasha, okay? Now, this is why I tell y'all these actors and these rappers better pay attention to people that's putting out videos. That's doing their videos for them when they want them to do certain things and play certain roles and all of this stuff. You have to pay attention to this stuff, because this stuff be signs, y'all. It be signs, and it all over the place. Now, Akasha, I hope I'm saying it right, y'all. Can y'all see it? So I looked up what Akasha means. Akasha means sky, y'all. Y'all remember the last video she made, Rock the Boat? And all you saw was the sky. That's all. It was just beautiful skies. Remember, y'all? And she played that role, Kasha. That's what Kasha means. It means sky. Was she meant to be taken out, y'all? After she played that role? Because everybody was like, she did this beautiful video, and they was like, you know, it looked like she was this was, it happened when it was supposed to happen, because the video, that the last video she made, everything was beautiful, like she just went up in the heavens. She just floated away. Okay, a lot of people was talking about this. Okay, but I want y'all to pay attention to some other things. Okay, look at just before we go to that, just look at all of this crap she got around her neck. See, y'all got to pay attention to this stuff they put on you in these movies. All this stuff be subliminal. Okay, and if you put in Akasha and the symbolism of it, you will see some weird symbols. Okay, you see all kind of like that stuff that Jay-Z be throwing up, the pyramids and all this stuff. You see all this stuff. Okay, look at all this stuff that they have on her. All of these things have meaning to it. You have to do your homework when you're playing these roles. You really do. And I don't think people are doing that. If you put in Akasha or Keisha, however you say it, look at the symbol that pops up. It looks like 3 6s right here to the right. It looks like 3 6s. Okay? It's a lot of symbolism in there. And I ain't even pull up everything, okay, put up here. But when you put this in, this is the stuff that's popping up. All kind of symbolism, symbolic stuff, okay? It's popping up. You can't even see all of them because some is off to the side. I can't get it all on the screen. But it's a lot of symbolic stuff that was popping up. And remember I told y'all about the 331? When you put in Akasha, look at the 111 pops up. And y'all know that is a sacrificial number. The 123 is a sacrificial number. And that go to 331 again, y'all. 331. I'm telling y'all, 331 is going to pop up in everything that I'm doing. So it's going to pop up every time, which tells me that this was an industry hit. And when you put in Akasha, look what pops up, y'all. You're done. Wasn't she done after this movie was made? She was done. And this is what popped up in numerology under that name, Akasha, that she played. Now, this is another one, y'all, that just got taken out the game. People think that, oh, he had a heart attack or he had a stroke, whatever. I don't even know. But, y'all, there's a connection with all of these passings. There's a connection. Lance Reddick did his movie, John Wick 4. Okay, chapter 4. And I want y'all to pay attention to his name in the movie, y'all. Quran. Okay? Quran. It's supposed to be a K, but it's CH. But in Greek mythology, this is what they spelled it, like a K. And then they changed it to the CH. Quran. Okay? This is who he played in this movie. And I don't know if y'all saw it, but he passed away in the movie. He got hit up. This is the scene where he got hit up in the movie. And then he turns around and finish taping and go home and he passes away. But y'all got to pay attention to these roles that y'all playing. And there's a connection between this name that he is being called in this movie and him passing, and then a role that Jamie Foxx is playing in one of his movies that he was allegedly supposed to be gone by now. Okay, y'all? A word on the street. He's supposed to be gone. Now, let's look at this for a minute. I don't know if y'all can see it, but in Greek mythology, it is a reference to Quran, the mythological ferryman who ferried the dead across the river of Styx to Hades. This is who Quran was in Greek mythology. Somebody that, when you pass away, you got to have some coins. And it was weird that you got to have some coins, right? You got to have some money to give to the ferryman so that he can, take you across the sea, okay? To where you're supposed to be going to, okay? But if you don't have the money, you just be wandering, basically. If you don't have the money to go what you need to go to. This is the ferryman, okay? Quran is called the ferryman, y'all. What are the odds of that, y'all? What are the odds of that? River Styx to Hades. If you put that in, look at that 232 come up. That's the same skull and bones number. River Styx to Hades. This is what Quran did. Okay? He was the man, he was the dead man in the boat that took other bodies, okay, to where they needed to go, and you have to pay him. He was like the driver. You took him, he was driving him across the boat in the boat. I go to 223 number, Skull and Bones. All right? Now, let's get back to Jamie Foxx and this last movie, God is a Bullet. Let's get back to this movie. Okay? I want y'all to pay attention. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm going to try to squeeze it up there. Go look it up. He's playing the ferryman. And the ferryman name is Quran. Go figure, y'all. And the release date is June 23rd, 2023. Okay? I looked up even the release date, y'all. I looked up a lot of stuff on this. And guess what kept popping up? That mysterious 333 number, y'all. It's weird. Now, this is Jamie Foxx allegedly last post that he made before he went in the hospital, y'all. Before somebody tried to take his life. His last post was him in the boat saying, peace out. You see it throwing up the peace sign? Peace out. This is Jamie Foxx's last post in the boat. Go figure, y'all. This is very eerie. Because Aaliyah's last pictures, last videos, the sky, her name Akasha, means sky. Jamie Foxx, last post in the water, in the boat. His name, the ferryman, the movie that he just did, the ferryman. This the guy in the boat. And it just makes me wonder because if you go back to some of the movies that the ferryman is in, like Conjuring and stuff like that, they got the ferryman in there. It makes you wonder, was Jamie Foxx supposed to give up somebody close to him and he wouldn't do it? And usually when they want you to do something that they don't want you to, you don't want to do, it ends up flipping on you. You don't want to make a sacrifice? And you done got all this money through the industry for selling your soul? Then we got to take you out then. This is how that game goes, y'all. Go look it up if y'all think I'm playing. This is eerie. That the last post on his IG page was him in this boat. Then he's planning this movie called, and he's called The Ferryman. The Ferryman is Quran. The same person that, Lance Reddick played Quran, and he gets taken out too after he was in this movie. John Wick 4. Y'all make this make sense. It was like all the signs were showing that Jamie Foxx was on his way out. He was next to be taken out. He was supposed to be taken out in the year of Skull and Bones. And they better watch him. Because if he ain't already gone, there's a possibility that they're going to go in there and try to still take him out. They know a lot of people in the industry. And this is why I do believe that the family is keeping the industry people away from him as well. They don't know. They're keeping them in the dark about stuff as well. They even got a movie called The Ferryman that came out in 2007. About the same thing, y'all. Same thing. It's weird. And somebody, this is the trailer, and they got Carrie Fox, somebody with Fox name on there too. And then John Rhimes Davis. That go to John Wick. That connects with Lance Reddick and Jamie Foxx, y'all. This is weird. Weird. This is so weird it don't make sense, y'all. This is the ferryman. Y'all. This is the ferryman. And those coins right there that he have when he takes somebody out, well, when they already taken out, he puts the coins on their eyes. And then we hearing about the coins that they wanted on the set of the movie of Back in Action, y'all, that they wanted out of Jamie Foxx's pocket. They were trying to extort him. Do y'all see how this stuff coincides with each other? It's weird, okay? Um, and why now? Why now? This is why I tell people they have to be careful about certain things, because I have never seen Jamie Foxx in no horror pictures or nothing like that. Not saying that The God is a Bullet is a horror picture, but who he's portraying is the ferryman, which is somebody that is in several horror pictures. You have to be careful what you're doing out here, y'all. They talk about Jamie Foxx stressed out. Jamie Foxx was stressed out because his time had come, that it was time for him to give a sacrifice. That's why he was stressed out, y'all. It was time for Jamie Foxx to give up somebody. These are no coincidences to me. How they lining these people up. These are no coincidences, y'all. Okay? This is some weird stuff. The Conjuring, the history of the ferryman, horror history. Y'all. And some of these horror stories about the ferryman and all this other stuff that they're putting out in some of these movies, some of them was true stories, y'all. That's why I tell y'all got to be careful about what you're naming your kids and all this stuff, because everything is starting to line up with stuff. And when your stuff lines up with stuff, oh, they really, you the next person. If there are some celebrities out here that got some names that's lined up with some of this mess that they're into for this Skull and Bone year, they better watch themselves. Seriously. They better be careful. When they're taking these roles on, they better do some homework on them. Because I noticed now that they had blackballed Monique out of a lot of stuff. And then Monique comes back, and now she just played a horror movie. We're going to talk about that horror movie, too. We're going to do a review on that horror movie that Monique did. And she played the mess out of it. But it's something sinister about some of these roles that people get, and the names that they call them and everything, and what they're, the person that they're portraying or whatever that they're portraying is doing in these films. They have to be careful. Because this could put a target on your back and people that you care about back as well. Especially if you call yourself into all of this mess. Okay? Now, when I looked up the baby mamas, y'all, I noticed another thing that Jamie Foxx and Lance Reddick had in common. The love of, white folks, y'all. Okay? White women. And they look similar, to be honest with you. If you thought about Jamie Foxx, how fine he is, okay? Because he is fine, y'all. He's fine. I think he's the most handsome man out here. He's fine. You would never look at these women that's on his arms and that he didn't have babies by and think that this will be somebody that he would choose. I'm just saying, y'all. The one in the middle, she looks nothing like something that you would be like, oh, Jamie Foxx gonna fall for her. You wouldn't think that, y'all. Even the one to the left, you would not think that he would fall for somebody like that. I can't believe that he looked over all the sexy black women out here, and these are who he had the babies by. I don't get it. And, something in my soul, y'all, and this is my personal opinion, something in my soul tells me that they didn't want Jamie Foxx to make no more babies. Because they don't want to share this money. I'm just saying, he's never been married. So if something happens to him, his money goes to his kids. Okay, y'all? I don't think they wanted him to continue to have any more babies, y'all. 2 was enough for the kids. They don't want to share no more. Just think about it. And I'm not trying to be funny, but if something happens to Jamie Foxx, $170 million is going to turn into a lot more money, because his movies and everything else is going to shoot up. It's going to be so much stuff that he's tied into that it would just be falling off the shelves because of the love and the love that the fans have for him. And they got to split this money, his 2 daughters, okay? Annalise and Corrine, or whatever they call her. They had to split this money. And I don't think they wanted to split it with anybody else. Okay, y'all? I'm just saying. Not saying that they did something. I'm just saying, y'all. I don't think they wanted anybody else in the picture. I just don't. You know, if I'm a celebrity and a big time celebrity, and I put myself in Jamie Foxx's place, y'all, um, you like what you like. You know, people like what they like. You cannot knock people for liking what they like. But if I am gonna like me a white woman, I'm gonna get me a fine one, okay, y'all? I am gonna get me a one that's off the chain, okay? I'm not going in that this route right here, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I just find it odd. And then Lance Reddick, look at his wife. They almost look like they're family members. Look at these three women, and look how much they look alike, y'all. When I was looking up information on Jamie Foxx, I don't know why this came to my mind, and I'm not trying to be funny because I know I have white subscribers and appreciate you all, okay? Um, and no offense to you all, but I thought about Malcolm X when I was looking at, you know, over a lot of stuff that I was looking at under Jamie Foxx. I thought about Malcolm X, and I said, wow, why did they come to my mind? When Malcolm X was in jail and he was learning about black and white. Remember when he was looking in the the I think it was kind of dictionary or something in the jail, and he was learning. That's the time when he was learning about everything and opening his eyes to everything. And he was like, they had white in there as pure and all of that stuff, and then everything black was dark, dark this, dark that, dark this. It was like everything that they label us as black, which they try to make it look like there's a darkness about us, it's dirty, you know, everything that's you don't want. This is what they label us as. They call us black. And then everything that was pure and, you know, just the heavens open up and it's singing. When you bring up anything that had to do with white in the movie, that came to my mind when I was watching Malcolm X, and I was like, and I was looking up this stuff, and I was like, wow, why am I thinking about that? And I remember something that Malcolm X said. He said, that's weird that they have it that way in the dictionary, because he said all of the white people that he known, there was a darkness about them. There was nothing pure, nothing about them, y'all. He said that they were kind of, you know, his enemy. Basically, this is what Malcolm X said about the whites that he had came across. Okay, y'all. Be careful what y'all wish for. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Okay. Look at Twitch. He's gone now, mysteriously. Okay. Twitch is gone too mysteriously. So I want y'all to think about that as well. Okay. Now I gotta get to part 2. Let y'all go and get y'all something to drink and stuff, and come back and you can finish this off. And by the time y'all finish this, I will have part 2 up, y'all. I missed y'all so much. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2, y'all. Peace.